Hello, everybody. Today I want to talk to you about something because I get a lot of people, even in my everyday life, that they come up with these theories and different things. And, well, I really don't think there's a food shortage. It's just, problems with the canneries or a whole lot of customers that, are just buying and their shelves are just not as stocked. And then I also get other people that will say to me, oh, have you seen so-and-so's videos? Because I'm not the only person that's on there. I have other friends that are on there and, they watch other videos and they'll even send me other videos. And they go into this long detail as to why it's happening and what's going on. They talk about solar minimum and all kinds of stuff. But I've always been the kind of person that unless I can control and change why something is happening, I'm not interested. Because if I can't do anything about it, then to me it's pointless to even know why. All I can do is protect myself so that it doesn't affect me as much if I know that something is going to happen or I really believe something is going to happen. Now, when it comes to food storage, I've always stored food simply because in my life I've had issues with the jobs where companies would just close down. No forewarning, no nothing. Or, a week where I had to fix my vehicle, which ended up leaving me with no grocery money. So I've always looked at it as it was necessary for me to put food away for hard times. I also pay attention to things that I hear. Food shortages don't just come from not having the food. In other words, it not growing and it not being produced. If you have a snowstorm in your area or a flood where trucks can't get through to you, you're going to have a food shortage. There's no way around it. It's going to happen. And so it's not just the fact of terrible growing seasons. There are other things that can affect you personally that would cause a food shortage. And it doesn't have to be just the weather, bad weather, droughts or floods or, well, now we got even fires. All those things do affect whether we have enough food to eat. Plagues, diseases in our plants affect it. But also, there's outside things that also affect it. So it's not just a matter of, it's, we're having droughts and, it's our solar minimum that's causing this. No. It could happen from anything. It could. Recently, we heard on the news, and of course, they're not going into any great detail, but they are telling you that our electric grid could get hacked. Oh. A lot of people trust the news, trust the government so much that they don't really stop and think about what they're actually telling us. They are saying that it could be hacked. Now, if our electric grid went down, they don't tell us how long it would take before they could get those shelves filled again or how long that electricity would even be down. They give you no clue at all. But there's a lot of people in this country that pay no attention when they hear that kind of thing on the news. Oh, well, it didn't happen, so it's no big deal. But you can bet it will happen sooner or later. It just will. Somebody will get bold enough and have enough hate for this country that they will do it. If they have the capability, they're going to do it. I don't know when, don't know the day, don't know the time, but you better believe it will happen. We always have somebody that's willing enough to do something like that sooner or later. So, there once again, people will sit back and they will tell themselves it's no big deal, there's nothing to worry about, they didn't do anything. And, the danger is over. And then 3 weeks later, they could do it to us. So it is always, always good to be prepared. Period. They're giving us little warning signs, but so many are not waking up to those warning signs and they're not seeing it and they're not paying attention. And this is what you could end up with. Even far worse than what you're seeing here. You could end up with absolutely nothing. Because if they did hit our power grid, there'd be nobody getting any food anywhere. Keep stocking, keep storing, and keep praying. God bless.